Hey, so this is a really quick video just to show off a trick I found in Photoshop. It's actually a brush I created, and there's an ABR download here, so you don't have to recreate it yourself. What I set out to do was find a way around how soft the default Photoshop hard round brush is, because if you're doing pixel art or really low resolution game art textures, you'll probably find that the pencil brush is kind of unwieldy and jaggy to actually sketch with or block anything out. And you'll spend a lot of time blocking things out and then refining them a bit and then deciding you didn't like the block out and throwing them away. And I don't like that at all. So this brush lets us kind of sketch with a hard round brush and get an idea of how things are going to look, but retain pretty hard edges, so clean up a lot faster afterwards. And we actually know how our AA and other pixel art refinement's going to look. So the way it actually works is this brush is a normal hard round brush with a texture applied. So we have a regular hard round tip, but we put a texture on it. And this texture is a solid white cube. It's just white, box. It's a white 128 by 128. And what this does for us is it kind of overrides the Photoshop default brush tip behavior. It gives us these nice, really hard edges. And as we adjust our flow, what we're going to get is a little bit of good block-in anti-aliasing. And I say block in and emphasize this brush is for sketching because due to some Photoshop weirdness, there's no way to actually control the way the texture is spaced. And what we're going to get is I think it randomly splats the texture around the brush tip. And so we're going to get this noisiness and inconsistency in our edges. It also is kind of weird to draw 1px lines with. You can only draw thin lines at lower flow settings. So those two things are pretty big caveats, and they really stop our ability to use this for final art. I would love if this brush could just do automatic AA and be done with it. That's not quite the reality. You could probably mix it with something like Dan Fessler's HD index painting technique or something like that and clamp it in a way to get better AA. But I really look at this as a sketching tool, and we can use this to rough in textures or rough in pixel art, and then go back over it with the pixel art brushes, our pencil brush, marquee selections, things like that, refine it, and just get much quicker, much cleaner results. So give it a try. Let me know what you think.